Okay, we're all set up finally at the farm. Let me do a little tour. Audrey, I need a sign for the keychains. So this is new. We have keychains up here and we have some bears. And then Oliver did a really good job putting all of this up. And then we have the minis table. My daughter has some cute things that she made too. She did a really good job with these as well. My little 13-year-old. We have all of the big stuff. It's kind of like a dragon powwow over here at the end.
Plus, even if it's hot, well, they close July and August.
So this is what we all look like here. Okay, I had a mini walk around. There's so many good vendors around here. Everyone's really nice and sweet. There's 2 other crocheters here, but we all do different stuff. So it's all good. I hope they do well. And there's a book person right across from me. Right there, that's dangerous. That's very dangerous for me. Okay, it's gonna be very hard to see out here because of the sun, but we sold my jester for $50. Loved that. I love that jester. I don't know that I'd make him again because he was tough to make, but actually I probably would make him again because he was also fun. Okay, it's starting to get busy. My kids have, or well, my daughter has left to go find something to eat and to drink. Oliver's helping me tally things. We're doing pretty good. Sold a few smaller things, but also it is quite busy. I'll see if I can swing you around a little bit. So I'm at the end of the row, like right here, and there's tons of people that way. So we're doing pretty good. I might actually set you right here for a little while, but you're in the sun. Morning. I just did that one last night, so I only have the one.
So it doesn't take you long to make some of these?
Some half an hour, some a few hours over a few days. Like my gargoyle in front, that probably took me like 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But I kind of do it every day just to wind down at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I get real anxious and it's nice and calming.
When life gives you lemons, squirt them in the eye.
I like things that make me laugh, so.
Yeah.
I'm also a big fantasy reader, so that's why I like all the creatures.
Oh,
Yeah.
Very
And some do have names, yes.
My name is Sylvia.
Is it? Ah! I almost did Sylvia, and then I was like, let's do Sylvie. I don't know, something different. Good morning. She's one of my newer ones, and I love her so much. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not a dog.
These are like my little silly monsters, and they kind of like rattle a little bit too.
This one's cute. Yeah, that one's cute. That was that one.
How long does it take to make one?
The bear's probably about an hour. So
Oh, you can make that in an hour?
yeah, probably about an hour, depending on how many color changes I do, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Something like the little monsters here, probably like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that.
Really?
Yeah. So the bigger they are, the more colors they are, the longer it takes, the harder it is.
Wow.
And that's kind of why the prices fluctuate. So if you see other crocheters.
Yeah.
We came for the tulip.
Oh, you came for tulip.
We're online.
Oh, yes. Did you want a bag?
Yes.
Okay.
Our baby's name's Holland.
Oh, so she's 20.
Everything's tulip.
Oh, well, I did this one specifically for this farm. And I actually did one earlier, but it sold before I got here.
I know,
Okay, so just 20.
Thank you.
Welcome. And I do custom work, so if you ever need anything.
Good to know.
Thank you. Hi, how are you? Good. Thank you.
No, you don't have to write it in.
Oh man, I wish I had my headphones.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah. Sometimes I just have them on just to kind of quiet the noise a little bit. So,
Do it.
yeah, that's me all the time.
It's $8.
Yeah. And did you want a bag or anything? Okay, I'll get you a bag here. Just a second.
Which one's the eyeball one?
This one, the blue one.
I don't know.
So you get two
like these
bags.
Those are cute, Teddy.
And then there's also some free stickers there. If he wants a free sticker, you guys can grab one. And then I put one of my cards in there too. Thank you so much. A derpy turtle.
You like the yellow one?
And if they shake, they kind of rattle a little bit.
You want both of them? Here, Teddy.
He's so cute. Oh my gosh, you're such a good helper. Here, I'm going to give you some back, okay?
What do you say?
Thank you so much. 2 silly monsters. Okay, it's like 10:47? 10:40. I gotta get the vlog footage, okay? This is part of it. It's doing really good. It is still very, very busy here today. We've sold actually a lot of keychains, which is really good. Probably like 4 keychains. My keychains never go, so that's awesome. A lot of little things. We're kind of in the back. We are in the back. We're up against a cornfield, if you saw before. Actually, my neighbors here next to me, they do dog treats, and they're from the same town I am, so it was really kind of fun. And then my other neighbor next to me does freeze-dried candy, and they have all been great. There's a book person across from me. I think I already mentioned that. There's like so many people in that right now. I'm like dying. Anyways, everyone's doing good. My husband hates my inventory checklist. Oliver is watching videos. Audrey's hot. And we're doing okay though. We left the back open. I'm not going to show you. I left the back open so the breeze can waft it a little bit because it is pretty warm right now. I'm just kind of waiting for the sun to go that way. I'm pretty sure we've made double booth fee. Probably. It's hard to know. So, doing really good though. You look like you're doing well.
How are you doing?
I'm doing really good.
I
Yeah.
haven't had a chance to go over there. My husband keeps leaving.
You know, I have like 4 people, so I'm like getting anxious because it's hot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I need to walk. Look at her stuff. Do you mind for my YouTube?
No,
okay.
What's your channel?
It's a quart of crochet.
A quart,
Yeah.
C-O-R-D?
Yeah, C-O-U-R-T.
Oh, quart.
Yeah, quart. You have such cute stuff. I love it. I wish you continued success. I kind of do want slime. Oh, kitty cat. Hi again. Your slimes are so cute. I love it. Oh, watermelon. How much are the watermelon ones?
$5 for our small ones, and we have our big ones for $10.
Ooh.
Yes.
I'll take a small one.
Take some one small one.
Yeah. I just have my card. It's my slime. It's not my daughter's. Sorry, I have a YouTube, so I was just checking out all the vendors.
I see. Well,
Yeah.
hi, too.
Hi. She has the cutest slimes. You guys doing well?
I think so. It's been running pretty like steadily.
Yeah, us too. We're just a couple down, so.
I see. What do you guys sell?
Crochet. We're just the crochet one right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that. Your guys' stuff is so cute.
Thank you.
It's $5.39.
Okay.
Just tap right here. See,
There we go.
So right now, give it like 5 seconds.
I'm anxious, so I need something to fidget with.
Let's just sit and chill, play with some
Seriously?
slime. Yes,
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Bye.
Bye. Is she getting my unicorn bear? I love that bear so much.
She's the one that makes all this stuff.
I do too.
Oh, so sweet, I remember. And it's cash, right? So I'll take the tax.
Maybe by the.
And it's $8.50. Are you done with that? I have 50.
Oh my gosh, those little pizzas. Oh my gosh. They're so cute.
There you go. Thank you guys for supporting us. Thank you. We'll see you again, I'm sure. Bye. Bye-bye.
Oh my god, your dog's so cute. He's like, no, I like this booth.
He knows it already.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not leaving. I remember. Come on, Kelly. Oh, yeah.
If it's okay for my YouTube.
Yeah, of course.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna put her socials up there. You have the cute, like seriously.
Thank you.
Babe, hey babe,
You want to do tap?
you have a pizza. It's a pizza. I know. My dog ate a whole pizza one time.
Oh my gosh.
He stole
Like
it.
a real pizza?
Like a whole Domino's pizza.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're gonna do another chicken. I needed to take a walk, so that's what you probably just saw. Getting a little anxious, but we're doing very, very well. It's just because it's hot. There is actually a really good breeze out, but when it's not breezy, it's hot. But we have sold a lot of things, a lot of big things. I am completely out of snakes. Snakes, the swirly snakes. No, I'm sorry, I have one left. I think that's been the biggest hit today. You're okay. Oh my gosh, that's our stickers. Can you grab them? Oh, they're hers. Okay.
No.
Mine blew off too. That's why I was like.
My daughter pointed out.
Because we have them too, so we're like.
I don't know where our stickers are. They got
I have really, really great. Yeah.
Oh, they're in the bag.
I know when we pack up, I'm gonna be like picking up all the trash. I know that. We have really, really great vendor neighbors today. All of our stuff is like way back there. Oh my gosh. But as you can see, it's pretty windy, but we didn't bring tent weights.
I don't know if that has.
Our neighbors didn't bring tent weights either. Most of the vendors here don't have tent weights. So, because it's never this windy. But it's not too bad. It's just a little breezy. Anyways, a lot of the big stuff has gone. People love the snuggle dragons. I think I have one dragon left, one big dragon left, 2 big dragons left. The hoodie bears, again, those have also been doing really well. And yeah, it's been a lovely day. It's just, I had a moment of anxiety, but now it's gone. My husband is like, thank God. Anyways, I'll check back with you. It's like, is it 1 o'clock?
Yes.
It's 1 o'clock, so we have a couple more hours here. Been on my feet the whole time, almost 90% of the time. And I got some slime, so I'm sitting here fidgeting with slime. So I need 2 hands to do that though. So I'll check in with you hopefully at the end of the day. 1 more hour. I'm ready to go. I'm just tired. I can't wait for the AC and that truck. I love that cornfield though. It looks like we should just run out there. I wonder if they do corn mazes.
It's 3 almost.
Okay, I think we're about to. Oh no, I couldn't do that. I don't know how people do 2 days. Like,
I know.
You want to do another event tomorrow, Audrey? She does.
Yeah, but you're young, kid.
Yeah. We're
old.
House. You guys are boring.
we're packing up today. Let me show you what the booth looks like after. Super empty. To me anyways. Over here we had to restock. Over here. This is look very empty. Great event, and we're packing up to go home. Oh my god, this is so fun. I finally got a new tripod that doesn't make noises when I swivel it around. This is so cool. I might have to figure out how to tighten all these things. I should probably do that before I record things. Sorry for apparently I like to just move you guys all over the place. Okay, market update time. Let me tell you, this market was so fun. It also took a lot out of me because it was very warm where I was, even though there was a nice breeze. It was a little bit windy, but when the wind wasn't blowing, it was so hot and my 40-year-old hormones couldn't take it. I definitely forgot, like, I usually bring like a cooling rag to put around my neck because I get overheated very easily. I definitely forgot that and I should have brought it. I was drinking tons of water, but I think at the end of the day, it just wasn't enough. I didn't realize I was sweating so much. I wasn't like dripping sweat down my head. It was like very sweaty in my hair and my body. Anyways, sorry. I was very gross by the end of the day. But this market was awesome. The load-in process and where it was at. This is at a farm, and the farm is called Dutch Hollow Farms if you want to follow them on social media. The farmer, I believe his name is Farmer John. He's so funny. He is so funny, and he gives you some real farm life stuff. And I don't think they have a YouTube, but I see YouTube in his future. You know what I mean? Like for now, just watch his stories. He's really funny. But anyways, the farm overall, it's gorgeous. It's a farm. It's a farm. It's everything you think a farm is gonna be. The like barns and everything are really nice. There was about 3,500 attendees from what they said in the thank you email, which was great. That was definitely one of the bigger markets that I've done. Again, this is only like my 6th one, and I am not at festival level ready yet. So I have been doing smaller markets, and this one went from 9 to 3. So we were about 45 minutes away, so we were up at 6 o'clock to leave at 6:30 to get there by 7:30 to be ready by 8:30. And when we got there, there was a bit of a line to get in if you wanted a close spot to like dump all your stuff and run, which we did. And while we were waiting, we were talking to the guy. I don't know, I'm just a chatty person apparently. Even though I'm an introvert, I still am chatty and awkward. I was talking to the guy loading in, and he was so nice. Somehow we were talking about our kids and band trips and all that kind of stuff, and it was just like, it felt very Central Valley. They're good people, okay? The Central Valley is full of ag workers, like a lot of ag workers. Just very good salt of the earth people here in California, and I love where I live. I love where I live. Anyways, we had a great market. We had a very great market. Let me see if I could total up the total number of items sold. I had 51 items sell, which was insane. I did take my inventory list here. However, my husband hates me for it. Because this is a very April list. April knows where everything is on this list, but does anyone else? No, because it's not even in alphabetical order. It's not even in order by price. It is in April's brain order, okay? We just put this sucker on the list and we were like, I can find it, but no, can anybody else find it? So the whole market, My husband's going like this. Where is it? He's just going like this. And he was trying so hard to keep everything written down so that way I can look back at it for this wrap up. But he was hating me. He's like, I'm taking this over next time. And I was like, by all means, go for it. I was getting annoyed that he couldn't find it, and he was getting annoyed that I didn't put it in a good enough order for him. So needless to say, during the summer when I'm not doing markets because it's just going to be way too hot here, I cannot even stand, if I can't stand 78-degree weather outside, 100-degree weather is out of the question. I'm going to be working on a barcode system, and I think I will try Enchanted Skein, Chris. She said she has I watched her video about barcodes, a free barcode option, that kind of thing, which is what I'm trying to use. I'm gonna actually make my husband do it. That's gonna be his job because I think it will just be easier for them when I am not at the stall, which it'll allow me some more freedom to walk around, which I really needed to do. My brain is a little scattered right now, so let's go over what I sold. Many things. So I was actually really surprised that the swirly snakes were my top sold item. That was my bestseller of the day. I had 6, I sold 5 of them. And I even sold my large snake, so I sold 6 snakes altogether. It was a snake kind of day, okay? Everyone was loving the snakes. They loved the eyes. They loved that they were baby safe. So I definitely want to make some more baby safe items. I need to find out what I can do that works with my fantastical theme. Snakes aren't fantastical, but they are in many fantasy books the pet companion of other people. So that's why I like to do them. Wizard frogs, I made a wizard frog army and I sold 1. So the wizard frog army was not working at this one, but I did sell a fairy frog. I actually sold 2, and I think it really worked that I put that little drink thing in it. Let me show you what I did with it. Hang on. Okay, it's not a drink thing. It's actually like an hors d'oeuvre toothpick. So I got one of these little things and I cut it down like halfway, right? And I kind of glued it into the frog. So now she's a fairy frog with a little wand, and 2 of them sold. I had not sold a fairy frog yet. So I was really happy with that. Axolotls, I ended up selling 3. I had 6, so they were not as big as I thought they would be, but they did sell. Oh, my keychain sold really well today. I ended up putting them on those tall racks, which you saw in the vlog portion. And I want to kind of get rid of all my keychains right now and start fresh. So they are all $7 right now, which I think is a steal. But again, want to get rid of them. I sold 1, 2, 3, I think 4 or 5 keychains overall, because again, my thing is, in the next reiteration, I won't put what keychains they are. I'm just gonna put keychains and make my keychains are all going to be random. That's just how I'm thinking. I did sell 2 grumpy gooses. They loved the little nope sign, so I sold 2 of those. Actually, I sold 1 with the sign and 1 without the sign. They were different prices, even though the sign is like a piece of paper. I don't know, but I did sell them for 2 different prices. Sold 2 mini dragons. 1 was to a vendor friend, a new friend hopefully, that I will be able to do markets with in the future. She was lovely. She came by towards the end and she wasn't gonna buy anything, but then she ended up buying. She saw my dragon and she was like, I need to have this. And then she gave me a very nice conversation about how I need to raise my prices. I understand her advice and the advice of many others, but also I am still very much a beginner. So I have a lot of stuff that I did when I first started out with, and I just don't know that that stuff is worth it yet. However, my newer stuff like my dragons, my gargoyle, all that kind of stuff, I do see that I probably should raise the prices a little bit on those ones. They do take a lot of time, but I also don't want them sitting around for months at a time. I do want them to sell. I want them to find their homes. I have a lot of feelings about pricing, mainly also because I'm what I would call a poor person. And I think it's okay for other people to have nice things who maybe don't have lots of money. But I just have lots of feelings all over the place. I think we can adjust pricing on some things, but like my minis, I don't think I want to adjust my prices on them at all. Like she was saying my mini dragon she would do for 15, and I was like, it's literally that big. To me, it's a $10. I only sold one octopus as well. I am not completely in love with my octopuses too. I would like them to be more in bright colors, but I used what I have, and luckily, see, the yarn that I used all the octopuses for was all yarn that I got for free. So really, if I get anything for those, it's a win, you know what I'm saying? And then I also sold the 2 derpy turtles that I had. I only had the 2, I sold them both, of course. Both the little kids are the same thing. It's like Crush from Finding Nemo. I highly recommend that pattern. It's a free pattern. It's really, really cute. Everyone seems to really like it. I was lying. We actually sold 9 keychains. So I just added it up. That was probably the best seller before the singular item, which was the swirly snake. So the keychains and the swirly snake best sellers for this market. Oh, I also sold one of my little monsters with a little different colored arms and stuff. I was really happy to sell those. I don't know that I'm gonna do them again. I kind of wanted to do them for mystery boxes, but I think it just ended up being a little bit more work than I wanted to do for mystery boxes. Oh, also I sold my mantis. That little kid was like, you don't ever see a mantis. And I was like, I know. So I did sell my mantis. I'm 1000% gonna be making like a mantis army as well. I think those suckers are really weird and cute, and I just don't even care. Weird and cute is my thing. Some of the older things I had, which I was happy to see go because I've had them for a year now, was the snake. It was a made in Bernat blanket, and it was like 200 rounds for the snake, but I sold it at a very, very low price. I was just, the family that got that, they all got snakes. So I don't know. There was also an owl, a snowy owl that I made. Again, I think that was another free pattern. I sold a unicorn. Don't remember what that was, but I sold a unicorn. And then I sold a larger octopus. I do really like that pattern. I think it's the All From Jade pattern. I sold a cactus in a pot, which is this little cactus buddy. It has a face on it when you pull it out of the pot. And I sold 2 of my keychain Labubus, so that was fun. Okay, the large things that sold, which I was so happy, so happy about. I sold one of my Luxie monsters, and the person that got this, they were like, they saw it from afar and they kind of made a trip around, and they're like, I can't leave without this Luxie monster. It's the autumn one, the one with the leaves on it, and the ivy color Luxie monster. This person also, they were so sweet because my daughter had some of her art out. They also bought a couple of her magnets, and actually my daughter did really well. I was so proud of her. She sold half of what she brought. I think she brought like 3 keychains and like 5 magnets or something like that. She sold half of it. She made $18 on her own, and I was very, very proud of her. I sold my Eden dragon, which is the long white dragon with the tail. Some little girl was very, very happy about that. I did sell one little pony, My Little Pony. I sold Applejack, and I've had those for a while as well. So I have 2 more My Little Ponies left. Pinkie Pie got a lot of action. Okay, Pinkie Pie got a lot of action, but no takers. The first thing sold was my jester that I made from Kindmaker. This was almost a work of art, and I realize now I probably should have sold him for a little bit more, but you know what, honestly, again, the girl, I think she was another vendor that got him. She knew exactly what she wanted, and that was the thing that she wanted. I put a post out on my Instagram, and I wonder if that had anything to do with it, of some makes that I was bringing to the market, and that was in that post too. in that post, I also had one of my tulip bunnies named Tulip, and the lady was like, I came here specifically for Tulip, and that made me so happy. Like, I'm just like, it was making me a giddy. I sold my, it's not a Kelpie, is it a Kelpie? I sold my Kelpie, that's the atomic crochet pattern from her book. I've also had that for a little while. Hoodie bears. I think I had 4 hoodie bears, and then an old one that I had, and I sold 3. So I sold the frog hoodie bear, the unicorn hoodie bear, and then my Charmander bear. I 1000% will be making more hoodie bears. That's my comfort pattern. I make it all the time. I love making it, and I love doing different things with it as well. Definitely want to make some more like Pokemon inspired hoodies. I know the pattern is a mod that she does, but I'm wondering if I could do some as well. Oh, Monchi, my derpy pug, sold. The girl was like, I know this pug. I know it. It's from a show. And I'm like, did you watch Mitchell's versus the Machines? And she was like, ah, I knew it. And she had to have the pug. She also had a pug, you know, that she owns a pug. So she was like, I have to have this little thing. Let's see. I also sold my garden duck, which was really cute. That was one of the ones at the end. And my Sylvie snail. My snail went that I just finished not too long ago. Like, she left. She found a great home. One of my favorite things too as of lately. And then my dragons, I had 3 dragons, and the larger with the white hair that I did in my last market make video, that one sold. The only one I have left is the treehouse dragon, and that one got picked up and like awed over so many times at this market. I couldn't believe that he didn't sell, but like everyone was loving the birds and stuff like that. So also my gargoyle sold. That was to my vendor neighbor next door. At the very end, she actually ended up getting like 5 things from me, and she was getting things for her nieces and nephews. I had the best vendor neighbors at this market. They were amazing. They were so sweet and kind. They talked to me the whole time. They're actually from the same town that I'm from, so it took us both an hour to get here. The one on the one side, she does dog treats, so we had to definitely get some dog treats from her before we left. And her logo is like a golden retriever. I'll put her Instagram down below. She does like all natural dog treats, so if you're from my area, she does a lot of markets around this area, specifically the Turlock Farmers Market. She's there all the time at that one, she said. And then also my neighbor on the other side, she was doing like coasters and freeze-dried candy, and I meant to get something from her and I totally forgot. So I feel bad. She was actually by herself, but she was so sweet as well. So at the end of the day, I ended up doing $168 on Venmo, $496 on Square, and a little over $200 on in cash. So we had almost a $900 day. It was $868. I was insanely proud of that and surprised by that. My son was really hoping for our first 4-digit day. We didn't quite get there, and that's totally fine. This still blows the other markets out of the water, especially for a small market. Like, I would say 3,500 people is still quite a smaller market, but it's a large market for me. And I learned a lot as well. Bring the tent weights. I brought them but forgot to fill them. It wasn't that windy. We don't get a lot of wind all the time here, so I think a lot of the vendors don't even have weights, to be honest. It was breezy. I wouldn't say it was quite windy. It was breezy. Another thing is that I really need to make my booth stand out a little bit more. I've been saying that I want to make my booth more of an experience, and I'm not quite there yet. Again, this is something that I'll build up over time, little by little. I don't want to get like a bunch of stuff all at once again, because I only do small markets, at least as of right now. I'm not at festival territory yet. I don't think I can handle that yet. I'm just by myself and I do this part-time because I work a full-time job. So there's no way I can make like $30,000 worth of inventory for a festival, nor can I stand working that long in the heat on a street. I couldn't do that. I was losing my mind. But for small market, I think we're getting there. I just need to make it more of an experience, and I don't want to make it more of a store. You know what I mean? Like, it is a store. Sorry, I get anxious for some reason, and I have to mess with my hair. It is a store, but I don't want it to feel like a store. I want it to feel like a fun place to come in and like touch things and snuggle with things. I am a big person. I tell all the customers that if they would like to touch it, that's fine. You know, I don't mind as if I don't visibly see them with food in their hands. I'm not going to be like, don't touch it. That's just not how I operate. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. They're meant to be held, they're meant to be squished, and oftentimes once they feel it in their hands, it also triggers something in their brain where like, I need to have this, you know what I mean? Just once they see it, they kind of want it, and then if they touch it, now it's secured in their brain that they need to have this. So I don't mind people picking up and touching things. The naming again of things. People were here for Tulip, people were here for Sylvia found a Sylvia, you know what I mean? Like, people loved that still. What am I trying to say here? I am definitely rambling at this point, and I'm sorry, but I learned a lot. What I'm gonna do next is actually try to work on my displays to make them a little bit more fun, engaging, something to really draw people in rather than just a stand with plushies on it. Again, I want to play around with this idea of realms, since I am like more of a fantasy crochet creator, like the woodland realm and the dragon realm, or a dragon lair, if you will, like something like a sandy or a desert realm with all the snakes and cobras and stuff, the sea creature realm with mermaids and blah blah blah. I see it in my brain, but executing it is gonna take a really long time. So I'll get there eventually. And with more markets like this, it's gonna make all of that possible. But for now, everything's going into savings after I pay the tax man. So my next market is actually in 2 weeks, which was another surprise. The market coordinator for that market, it is a smaller one, but it's a community market. It's an Easter egg hunt for a mom's club. And she came by and was like, I don't have a lot of kid vendors, so far you're gonna stand out. And I was like, I don't mind that. I recognized her right away. She's a very kind person, and I'm glad she stopped by my booth as well. And my family loves going to their event as well last year, so I'm happy to go back again. That's in a couple of weeks. It's a much more chill market. I think it's only gonna be 4 or 5 hours, and it's at like a property in the country, so it should be nice and breezy again, even if there's heat. We will be bringing snacks and water, because I also forgot that. That's another thing I learned. Must have a case of water. Whoo, was really glad the kettle corn vendor like nearby was only selling water for $1. That was all. That was so awesome. So awesome. But anyways, I loved this event. I really hope I have the opportunity to go again. I would love to do the fall one if they'll have me back. I know for sure I'll have a bunch of stuff by then. But and again, like also let's talk about my mental health, because this was a really bad week for me. In the market vlog, I actually could not finish that the market prep vlog because I started having really bad anxiety and stuff like that. Throughout this market, I was okay until it started getting hot, and then I think I just started getting overwhelmed again. I'm very sensitive to the heat, so that started triggering my anxiety. I had just a couple moments where I felt like, you know, I can't breathe a little bit, and then my husband was like, let's walk around, and that really helped. If you guys get anxiety or anything like that, I don't know about you guys, but for me, sometimes it takes a change of scenery, you know what I mean? I do the same thing for babies when they're crying. If they're crying here, let's walk over here and look out a different window or have something else, you know what I mean? So maybe it's just, my mom used to do that for me. Maybe it's a comfort thing, but sometimes it's just a change of scenery, a new environment that will really calm and everything. And as I'm walking around, I also met the other 2 crocheters out there. They had fabulous stuff. I try to make sure to get them in the video, but I think I missed one. One of the other crocheters, she did her own art and stickers and stuff, but she also had a few plushies, so she was kind of like a mixed crocheter, but she was also very, very sweet and kind, and I really hoped she did really, really well. The other one was in the barn, which I was so envious of, to be in that barn under the shade of the barn. I hope she did really well. I know I walked around twice, and on the second time it looked like her table was like half gone. So I hope she did well as well. And I talked to a lot of different vendors. The slime vendor was very fun, and that slime, if you need something to fidget with, get some slime. I tell you, it worked really, really well for someone like me. I love seeing all the different vendors when I go to markets. I love meeting all the people, but it does get a little overwhelming for me at times. That's why I bring my family with me, and I'm really happy that they're there for me as well. Anyways, I've talked your ear off enough. I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you for joining me on this market vlog. If there's something you want to know that I didn't touch on because I was too scatterbrained, please let me know in the comments, because I will make sure to somehow write a list of what I need to cover in these market wrap-ups. I forget sometimes because I just kind of wing it, you know what I mean? Anyways, also my take home is this sucks. I at least need to organize it until I can get a barcode system. Anyways, I'll be working on that. I have so much to work on still. Thank you for watching if you watch this market vlog. If you like this vlog and you like my giggly rambling self, please subscribe. I will have more markets to do. In the meantime, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.